Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this WWE 2K25 interactive universe mode. It's Royal Rumble time, and you join us in Indianapolis, Indiana. And of course, we are at the Lucas Oil Stadium, where tonight's Royal Rumbles are going to take place from. Every single person who has been squeezed into the Lucas Oil Stadium is just in awe of what they are about to experience. And never before will they have seen a Royal Rumble quite like this. So make sure you support us, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. But let's head on over to the commentary table, where Michael Cole says, welcome everybody to tonight's Royal Rumble show. We have a fascinating show in store for you tonight, with both men's and women's Rumbles taking place, where we'll see the winners claim their brand's top prize. We also have many other title matches in store. And finally, the last few weeks will be paid off with the winners of the qualifying matches all in action. I cannot wait to finally get the show on the road. And Corey Graves says it's going to be a jaw-dropping experience. I don't think the WWE Universe are aware of how exciting this is going to be. And he, like me, is just imploring you to drop those likes and subscribe to the channel. And Michael Cole says, I'm sure they will, Graves. In a moment, we'll see what tonight's Royal Rumble has in store. But we have a plethora of superstars in action. Heck, some stars are even in multiple matches. That's right. Here is what is in store tonight. We've got Intercontinental matches. We've got United States Championship matches, tag team matches, the return of the European Championship as well. Backstage with the GMs, and Nick Aldis says, Adam, you know I respect you a lot, but when it comes to the brand dominance and who will win the Rumble tonight, I see no other outcome than a SmackDown superstar walking away with the wins in both Rumbles. Let the ratings war start. Raw has an okay roster, but nowhere near as talented as the Blue brand. In fact, I'll wager you a superstar. If Raw wins, you steal one of my stars. If SmackDown wins, we take one of yours. Adam Pearce says, Nick, you're absolutely on. What? Wait. Is this you, Nick, playing mind games already? What on earth is this all about? The television feed has been hijacked. Nick, if I find out this is you, there'll be trouble. This isn't me, Pierce, says Nick Aldis. Why on earth would it be me? This is something or someone else. Someone bring us back live on air. We've been cut off already. This is not a great start for the PLE. Oh, the Rumble is back. We've got some technical issues. But yes, this is the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. It's already been met with controversy and chaos, which is not a great way to start the Royal Rumble. But we've got Mike Rome in the ring explaining how the Royal Rumble works. If you're brand new to a Royal Rumble, 30 superstars will enter this beautiful arena. They will then enter one after the other, and whoever gets thrown over the ropes is eliminated. The winner will be the sole survivor stood in that ring. The Women's Rumble is coming up first, so let's go and see who has been drawn the #1 pick. And actually, this pick was chosen by you, the WWE Universe. You chose in our YouTube poll that Charlotte Flair would be the first superstar to enter the Royal Rumble. Now, Charlotte Flair is a fantastically talented superstar, but it will be some feat if she can go all the way in this Royal Rumble. The Lucas Oil Stadium will witness history be made if she were to win here tonight. And look at the WWE Universe. Look at those flames. This stadium is going to erupt. But the #2 entrant is Bayley. That is right. Bayley is out here in the #2 spot. And these superstars, 2 of the 4 horsewomen, the infamous WWE foursome, are starting this match, and I cannot wait to see this. These 2 superstars are going to combust, but they are about to be joined by 28 others. Now, down in the comment section, and if you are watching live, let us know who you think is going to win this Women's Royal Rumble match. We've got so many superstars in this wonderful arena. Let's get things started. So, Charlotte Flair and Bayley start this match off, and it's Flair who gets the better of the once huggable Bayley. You can see we've got 2 active superstars. Nobody has been eliminated. And the next entrant, of course, is the #3 entrant. And I created these graphics just to make this a more immersive and interactive Royal Rumble. And look at the athleticism there of Charlotte Flair. Are one of these 2 women going to get an early elimination? And there is a massive chick kick there from Charlotte Flair, who now is just toying with Bayley. And Bayley has started this Royal Rumble off very, very poorly. But Bayley is one of a few superstars that has done a lot of legwork in a Royal Rumble before. I think she had just shy of an hour, correct me if I'm wrong, in that comment section. But we're about to be joined by the third entrant, and there's a kip up there by Charlotte Flair, who's well and truly enjoying this Rumble, and it's Nia Jax, the third entrant. Now, she is going to be a difficult superstar to remove from this match. Gravity predicts it. To win these matches, you've got to toss your opponent over those ropes, and Nia Jax is definitely a humongous obstacle. As you can see, Flair struggling with her, but Bayley coming to aid Nia Jax there. Nia Jax is just like an immovable object. You can look at Bayley now struggling against Jax. These two women have their work cut out for them, as do the other 27 superstars. If Nia Jax can continue to dominate, but Bayley gets Nia Jax down on the canvas. You can see all of the sponsors there on the canvas mat, and Bayley just gets absolutely bundled to the floor. Charlotte Flair was lucky not to have been tossed over those ropes, but she does reverse Nia Jax. And remember, down in the comment section, let us know who you think is going to win this bout. I'm telling you, Nia Jax is in with a good shout of going far, very far, because she is just unstoppable. But we've got our first mystery superstar, and it is Victoria. Victoria makes her way into a Royal Rumble in well over a decade. She goes straight after Charlotte Flair. And the first mystery star is an absolute iconic legend, Victoria. Now, guys, if you are fans of WWE, well, the history of WWE, I bet you are absolutely loving seeing Victoria in this bout. But it's all about Nia Jax still at this moment, because she is certainly getting to grips with everybody in the ring. And now she has Charlotte Flair, who does reverse. Victoria and Bayley going hammer and blow against each other, and Victoria with an elbow drop to the back of Bayley. And Bayley has been humongously disappointing as her face just cascades off the ring canvas there. And now Victoria on the second rope. Is she gonna get the high-flying maneuver in on Bayley? She does, as double axe handle. And Nia Jax is just picking apart Charlotte Flair there. She gonna get the suplex? Nope. She just decided to hip toss Charlotte Flair there. And then we got Candice LeRae as our fifth entrant. Now, Candice LeRae is probably, well, she is the most inexperienced superstar in this match, but that is the beauty of Royal Rumbles. Legends can be made within them. Can Candice LeRae go the distance? I highly doubt it, but we may have seen stranger things in WWE before. But I just want to say a big shout out to Rev Studios, who's actually brought this WWE arena to life. It is the 2025 Royal Rumble Arena in the Lucas Oil Stadium, and it looks sensational. And Charlotte Flair's missed a trick there. She could have removed Bayley from this match, and Bayley is still very much in a compromising position there. She is up against those ropes, but now it's a crossbody to Charlotte Flair, and Bayley back in action. Candice LeRae goes over the ropes and is the first superstar eliminated, lasting a measly 1 minute and 30 seconds in this match. Nia Jax there was inadvertently rescued there by Victoria. And Victoria and Bayley again go up against each other, and Charlotte Flair and Jax doing the same. But Io Sky, the Japanese sensation, is entrant number 6 in this Royal Rumble. And now Charlotte Flair's time to rumble could be about to be cut short, as Io Sky and Victoria now come to blows. And it's Victoria getting the better of Sky there. Elbow drop there. Bayley well and truly out on her feet. Still in the Royal Rumble though. And as this match rumbles on, excuse the pun, Charlotte Flair could be about to go reverses Nia Jax there, and Io Sky is in trouble. Is she just going to have a fleeting appearance in this year's Royal Rumble? Nope, there's an elbow to the head there of Victoria. And now Io Sky looking to get rid of Victoria, but reverse there. So much chaos goes on in these Rumbles, and that's why they are my favourite PLE. It's just incredible. Is Victoria going to do the double splash? Io and Nia in the corner there. Bayley going after Charlotte Flair. But the Royal Rumble just creates so much opportunity, so much controversy, so many talking points when it comes to WWE. It's just great. And now our 7th entrant is Jakara Jackson. The American makes her way into the arena as entrant number 7. very early on in this Rumble. But like I've said, anybody can do anything in a Royal Rumble match. And Nia Jax could be about to be eliminated here by Io Sky. And what a scalp that would be for Io Sky if she can rid this match of the formidable Nia Jax. And Bayley tried to get rid of Victoria, but Victoria clawed and clung on for dear life. As Charlotte Flair now going after the very Greenhorn-esque Jakara Jackson. If I'm right, this is her first ever Royal Rumble, and it could be short-lived because Charlotte Flair is trying to just eliminate Jakara Jackson. Bayley once again getting her ass handed to her. And look at that from Io Sky. Charlotte Flair's in trouble. She does manage to creep back into the ring, but Io Sky is just having her way with Nia Jax there, looking so good. She's the full package. She has got technical ability. She has got the high-flying prowess, the athleticism, and Victoria has been eliminated by Bayley, lasting 8 minutes and 40 seconds. And entrant number 8 makes her way into the ring, and it is the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Stephanie Vaquer, who will be in action later tonight against Julia, and her Intercontinental Championship will be on the line. There is no love lost between Stephanie and Julia, and actually over the recent weeks they have come to blows on more than one occasion. Julia actually even put Stephanie Vaquer through a pane of glass in the Raw car parking area, so that is definitely going to be one chaotic match. You will have to stay tuned because that is going to be coming up very soon. But we now have 6 superstars in the ring. 2 have been eliminated, Victoria and Candice LeRae, as we await entrant number 9 in Jakara Jackson. Ooh, survives, pushes Bayley off of her and gets her way quickly back into the ring. And Bayley now going after Io Sky. There's a DDT there. And Charlotte Flair and Nia Jax once again coming together. Stephanie Vaquer. Oh, and speaking of, Julia is entrant number 9. It's almost like the GMs have kind of played this. It's like they've done this. They're wanting Julia and Stephanie Vaquer because their rivalry obviously creates money and creates speculative talking points. Are Julia and Stephanie Vaquer going to come to blows in the Rumble? I highly think so. And yes, as I predicted, they certainly have. These 2 women, the disdain, the hatred that they have for each other is now being showcased in the Royal Rumble. And then Io Sky comes in to just put that to bed. And Bayley's trying to get rid of Charlotte Flair, and Charlotte Flair could be about to be eliminated. The 10th entrant is on their way, and only 2 people have been eliminated so far. Charlotte Flair breathes a big sigh of relief, manages to stay in this match, and there's a crossbody off of the turnbuckle there from Bayley. Jakara Jackson going after Stephanie Vaquer. Julia is in trouble. Nia Jax decides just to utilize the ropes as a weapon rather than going for the elimination. And entrant number 10 is Jordynne Grace. This absolute stalwart from NXT has the fighting ability of a bull. She will literally rampage through anyone that stands in her way, and I'm fully expecting a great match, a great viewing from Jordynne Grace in this Royal Rumble. We've got 8 superstars in the ring. Again, only 2 have been eliminated, and we're 10 minutes into the Rumble. Well, more than that, we're like 20 minutes into this Royal Rumble. Julia reverses Bayley, and there goes Jordynne Grace, and Jordynne Grace, oh, I thought she was going to go really quickly. Certainly after I bigged her up there and gave her such a fantastic introduction. Now Nia Jax is in trouble. Nia Jax, surely... Is Nia Jax going to get eliminated? Nia Jax has been eliminated by Charlotte Flair in this bout for 17 minutes. That's sublime. Charlotte Flair from entrant number 1 has just got rid of Nia Jax. I'm telling you, Charlotte Flair's going far in this match, folks. She could win it. She is putting on such a dominant display. Charlotte Flair really could go from number 1 all the way to the end. But number 2, Bayley, is definitely going to try and put a spanner in the works. And now Bayley going after Julia. And Julia could be in trouble. Julia could be about to be eliminated. I think Stephanie Vaquer would definitely be licking her lips if Julia got eliminated, because they just hate each other. Tune in for that Intercontinental Championship match, the Women's Intercontinental Championship match, because you are not going to be disappointed. And now Julia on Jakara Jackson with a head scissor takedown. And we got Jordynne Grace going after Io Sky. Charlotte Flair turns her attention to Vaquer with a massive clothesline. And look at Jordynne Grace there, showcasing power and athleticism to put Io Sky down. And she's had to go into the turnbuckle just to try and catch her breath. 7 active superstars in the ring, 3 eliminated, and number 11 is imminently on their way. Remember, put down in the comment section, firstly, who you think is going to win and who you think has the best performance in tonight's Rumble. Who do you think's done well? If you're watching live, let us know who you think has performed well in this Royal Rumble so far. Jakara Jackson has done better than I thought she would do, to be honest. She's lasted probably over 10 minutes so far. She's done well, but Stephanie McCurr trying to get rid of Bayley. And Shotzi is in, number 11. Shotzi Lionheart. She's not been released in this series. I like Shotzi, and she will not be going anywhere. But Charlotte Flair grapples with her early on and then turns her attention to Io Sky and just tosses her around like a rag doll. Another kip up, and Charlotte Flair has looked incredible. Uh-oh. I may have spoken too soon. Bayley about to get rid of Charlotte Flair, but Jordynne Grace, whether purposely or inadvertently, kind of spares the blushes there of Flair. And is Bayley reversing? She's not. She's slammed down onto the canvas. Flair still in a compromising position. Now only just gets into the ring. And Julia, her next target. But Jakara Jackson now going after Julia. And Vaquer in the turnbuckle. She's not particularly done well tonight, our Intercontinental Champion. She's struggled. Julia is still in the ring as well. Are they going to come together again and just rip the eyeballs out of each other's socket? And there's, oh, Shotzi. I thought she was going over the ropes there, but she actually used the ropes to springboard herself across the ring and didn't come to anything. But once again, we have 8 women in the ring. Jordynne Grace slamming down Shotzi. And now Vaquer is in trouble. Jakara Jackson unable to get rid of her. Bayley now in a compromising position. And is Bayley going to get eliminated because Charlotte Flair has her over the ropes? And Bayley's been eliminated. Once again, another elimination there by Charlotte Flair, who now has 2 eliminations. Bayley and Nia Jax. They are 2 massive scalps in this bout. And is she going to get a 3rd elimination? She does. She gets rid of the Intercontinental Champion. Stephanie Vaquer has been eliminated. And actually, it's Julia that gets the bragging rights because, by all accounts, she could be lasting longer than her adversary, the Women's Intercontinental Champion. Jakara Jackson manages to avoid being eliminated there by Shotzi, and Shotzi now in trouble, but reverses Jakara Jackson. And Jordynne Grace now goes after Jackson. And I just think Charlotte Flair is going all the way. I really do. And now Shotzi. Is she going to be eliminated from Julia? Julia! Oh, I thought she eliminated her. Shotzi reversed. Julia, no eliminations yet. And drop kicked. For all the trouble, she gets drop kicked. Io Sky now going after Flair. 6 active participants. Shotzi using those ring ropes again. And look at Io Sky. High flying ability. That's dangerous in a Rumble, because if you get tossed over those ropes whilst you're at the top of them, you're out of here. Sayonara. Get to the backstage, the locker room, because you are out of here. And Charlotte Flair's eliminated in this bout for 28.5 minutes. And Io Sky gets rid of the most dominant superstar in this match. That's the stuff of legends are made of. Io Sky gets rid of Charlotte Flair. And now Jackson, with what looked like an RKO there. And now is Jakara Jackson going to go, because Julia's trying to get rid of her. And Julia's been busted wide open here. And we're about to be met with entrant number 12. And it's Lita. WWE Attitude Era fans, you are in for a treat, because Lita's here. Jordynne Grace is in trouble. And so is Julia. And Julia reverses. But we've got Lita, who's just been bested there by Shotzi. And look how athletic Io Sky is. Okay, my new favourite, Io Sky. She's looking good. But Lita rolling back the years. She's looking good. And I'm so glad Lita's in this Royal Rumble, because she is one of my all-time favourite female WWE superstars. And Jordynne Grace now is in trouble, and she's eliminated by Io Sky. And that's Io Sky's 2nd elimination. Eliminates Charlotte Flair and then eliminates Jordynne Grace. She's having a fantastic Royal Rumble, folks. Shotzi now going after her. Julia going after Shotzi. Jakara Jackson now chooses to go after Lita, and Julia gets rid of Shotzi. Julia's first elimination there. Jakara Jackson's in trouble, but Julia goes after Lita just as Lita was eyeing up an elimination there of Jakara Jackson. Io Sky back to her feet. Julia now is the woman in trouble, and we've got AJ Lee. AJ Lee is here. Put down in the comments section. I think we all knew it was coming. AJ Lee had been in the background of a few episodes of Raw. And you guys, you're no dummies. Of course you knew AJ Lee was going to be in this Rumble. But how is she going to fare? Just shy of the halfway mark of the Royal Rumble. And we have got two mystery superstars in the ring. Lita and AJ Lee. And of course, we have four. We already had Victoria. And Victoria was eliminated. And Victoria was eliminated by Bayley earlier on tonight. Bayley, obviously the number 2 entrant. Didn't have her best Royal Rumble. And now Jakara Jackson trying to get rid of Io Sky here. And Io Sky could be in trouble. And so could AJ Lee, because Lee is trying to get rid of her. But a reversal there by AJ. And now Julia going after Lita. And Julia's been busted wide open. And is actually the woman that has been in the ring the longest. She entered at number 9. And Gigi Dolan is the number 14 entrant. And actually, it's Io Sky who's been in the longest. She entered at number 6. Jakara Jackson was the number 7 entry. So we've got a few superstars that have been in the ring for quite some time now. As AJ Lee quickly gets herself back in and then avoids an attack there from Gigi Dolan. And Gigi Dolan is the superstar. One entrant removed from the halfway mark. And Lita and Io Sky now going toe-to-toe. Julia going after AJ Lee. And Julia actually gets the better of AJ Lee, who was distracted. And Lita could be in trouble now because Jakara Jackson is going for her first elimination in this match. And is Lita going to be the victim of Jakara Jackson? And Io Sky goes after, what a DDT there from the middle rope. And there's a knee to the face there of Julia, who hasn't quite stained the... or is Lita going to get rid of Jakara Jackson? She does. Jakara Jackson's eliminated. She was in this bout for 24 minutes, just shy of 25. And at the halfway mark, we've got our 4th mystery superstar. It is Trish Stratus, the Canadian beauty. She's here. We've got 6 active superstars, 9 eliminations. And Lita and Trish share the same ring. Now, we know that they're great friends in real life, but there is no friendship in a Royal Rumble match. And Trish Stratus was in trouble there, as Lita, I think, was eyeing an early elimination to her longtime friend, but also historic adversary. Could this destroy a friendship? Is their friendship strong enough to survive an elimination from one or the other in a Royal Rumble? Trish going after Julia now, then chooses Gigi Dolan, who reverses. And Io Sky still in this match as well. And Trish Stratus could have a quick... Oh, she reverses. And Lita could also equally be in as much trouble, but she reverses Julia, who's just had so much head damage. I feel sorry for her, certainly because she is also in action tonight. And this might not bode well for Julia. The longer she spends in this match, the more tired and fatigued she's going to be for her Intercontinental Championship match. As at number 16, Tiffany Stratton makes her way into the ring. And here she is. Tiffany Stratton could be eliminated straight away, but reverses Io Sky. We've got 7 competitors in the ring now. Julia, who is just catching her breath. AJ Lee kips back up. Gigi Dolan, Lita, Trish Stratus, who are going after one another. And Gigi Dolan's been eliminated by AJ Lee. And AJ Lee made quick work of Gigi Dolan. Obviously, we've still got Io Sky, who is in trouble because Julia could be about to eliminate her. And that would be quite some... She's done it. Oh my god, Julia gets rid of Io Sky. And Io Sky been in 31 minutes in this Royal Rumble. And Julia starting to impress. Remember, she did come in as the 9th entrant. And we're now expecting the 17th. So she has been in quite some time. And now she ties up against Lita. And Lita is in a whole world of trouble. Gets slammed down to the canvas as we meet entrant number 17. And it is Ivy Nile. So here comes Ivy Nile from American Alpha. And she makes her way into the ring and is caught up by AJ Lee, who's also impressing in this Royal Rumble, but she could be about to be eliminated because Ivy Nile goes after her, but AJ Lee reverses, and Julia looking more and more impressive the longer this bout goes on, but you can see she's suffering from bruising to her back and to her abdomen, and she has been busted wide open. Can she get another elimination? Because Julia has already eliminated Shotzi and Io. Can she get rid of the legendary Hall of Famer Trish Stratus? And there is a reversal from Trish. Tiffany down on the canvas. Lita going up against Ivy Nile, and AJ Lee down in the turnbuckle. We are well and truly over the halfway mark in this Rumble. Lita and Tiffany tie up, and Lita into the corner. And look at the WWE Universe. They are lapping this up, just enjoying every single moment that this Royal Rumble brings to them. And now AJ Lee's been caught there by Ivy Nile, who's looked good since she's come in. Julia. Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan is entrant number 18. She is known to be the best runner-up when it comes to the Royal Rumble. Now, I know that's probably not such a thing, but she's been runner-up at least twice by my count. It might even be more. But you can just hear the adulation from the WWE Universe in this arena. And there goes AJ Lee, eliminated by Ivy Nile, of all people, in the ring for just shy of 12 minutes. And Tiffany Stratton going after Trish Stratus. The blonde bombshells now are surely going to cause some kind of catastrophe, because they have a historied rivalry. They have fought before, and Liv Morgan gets kicked by Julia. And Julia has just been fantastic. She really has. Just look at her. And she's been in the ring, I would say, coming up half an hour now. And you can see her blood is now starting to stain that canvas. That's going to have to be replaced after this match. But entrant number 19 will imminently make their way into the ring. And it's Jada Parker. Jada Parker makes her way into the arena and subsequently into the ring to her first or second Royal Rumble. It may be her Royal Rumble debut. And she goes straight after Liv Morgan. And look at Trish Stratus with an elbow drop onto Tiffany Stratton. And Liv Morgan now gets the head scissor takeover, connects, and Jada Parker goes down onto the canvas. Julia's in trouble, and Julia could be about to be eliminated at the hands of Trish Stratus. And Julia, is she going to be eliminated? Julia clings on for dear life, and Trish Stratus unable to get rid of her at this moment in time. But can she squeeze her under those ropes and get that elimination? She does not. Jada Parker going after, I believe, Ivy Nile, who's had a fantastic elimination. Ivy Nile got rid of AJ Lee, and no one had that on their Royal Rumble bingo card, did they? But look at Jada Parker now, just kicking the living hell out of Ivy Nile. Liv Morgan going after Trish Stratus. Tiffany Stratton trying to get rid of Julia, and she goes after having spent half an hour in this match. That was impressive from Julia, as we are now witnessing entrant number 20, and it's Tatum Paxley. And Jada Parker could be about to be eliminated, and she's on the wrong side of those ropes. Tatum Paxley, big elbow drop to the legs there of Lita. Trish Stratus could be in trouble. Ivy Nile trying to go for another impressive elimination. And she just utilizes that heavy arsenal of kicks that she has. Lita down in the turnbuckle. She's been in quite some time now as Lita entered this match in number 12. We're at 21 upcoming. So she's been in probably a good 15 minutes, I would say. And there goes Jada Parker. Jada Parker's been eliminated by Liv Morgan. Only in the match for 2.5 minutes, which is quite disappointing for Jada Parker, especially if this is her debut. Tatum Paxley's been eliminated by Lita, and she was only in for 1.5 minutes, and Lita has been eliminated as well. Lita was in for just shy of 20 minutes. 3 quick eliminations back to back to back. And Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton going after each other. Liv Morgan has been downed, and Ivy Nile now preying on the downed Liv Morgan. Trish came in at 15, remember, so she's been the longest wrestling superstar in this match. Tiff came in at 16. Ivy and Liv came in after, so Trish and Tiff are surely going to be feeling the effects of this match. Look how much blood is on the canvas. That all came from the head of Julia as well. And the medics are going to have to check on Julia. That was awesome by Tiffany Stratton. The medics are going to have to check on Julia because she is in action later tonight against longtime adversary Stephanie Vaquer. And there goes Ivy Nile, eliminated by Tiffany Stratton. And just over 10 minutes in the bout. We're down to 3 with 9 more to go. Trish, Liv, and Tiffany, 3 of the best bombshells WWE has ever delivered. And now they are met by an upcoming blonde bombshell. It's Solaruka, who has probably some of the best speed and athleticism I've ever seen from a WWE superstar. And Trish Stratus eliminates Liv Morgan. 8 minutes and 50 seconds Liv was in this match. That's disappointing because her pedigree in a Royal Rumble match is better than that. So she will be, well, you can see just how dejected, despondent, and disappointed she is. And Tiffany Stratton looking good. Trish Stratus also impressive. And both of them now, I think, trying a bit of one-upmanship there against each other. They want the final blow to Solaruka, but then they turn their attention back to each other. There's a hip toss there by Tiffany Stratton. And now Trish Stratus is in trouble, but she catches Tiff. And there's a step up Enziguri. And now Solaruka is back to her feet. And could Trish Stratus be about to be eliminated? Tiffany's going to try and make damn well sure, but caught up by Solaruka as we've got 8 seconds to go before we're meeting entrant number 22. We've still got some heavy hitters to go. We've got Becky Lynch, we've got Rhea Ripley, Jade Cargill, but it's Kelani Jordan that makes her way into the arena and the ring. And Kelani Jordan, she earned her spot with a terrific qualifying match, and here she is. But she's not started this match brightly, has she? Because Solaruka getting the better of her. Now Trish gets involved, but again turns her attention back to Tiffany Stratton, who now could be about to be eliminated. And look at the WWE Universe just itching to see another elimination. But do you want Tiffany Stratton to be eliminated? Oh, what does Solaruka doing there? Use the body of Tiffany Stratton as a bit of a trampoline to try a moonsault onto Kelani Jordan, but Kelani had it scouted. Trish Stratus not to be outdone there by Tiffany Stratton, and the 4 active superstars all looking very, very good. Kelani Jordan the freshest. Is she going to try and throw Trish over those ropes, or is she going to try a buckle bomb? She doesn't. She goes for a face plant, and Trish goes into the turnbuckle. Kelani Jordan with a Hurricanrana, and Jordan looks very, very assured of herself in this match. Reverses Solaruka. And now, entrant number 23, and it is Scarlett. Scarlett makes her way into the match, and this is her debut in a Royal Rumble, and Trish Stratus gets rid of Tiffany Stratton there. I thought Trish was a goner there. Trish has been in a long time. Remember, she entered at the 15th mark. She's lasted a long time, and look at that swanton bomb there by Tiffany Stratton. And Solaruka now gets caught by Tiffany, and Solaruka in trouble, but reverses. And we got Scarlett going after Kelani Jordan. And Scarlett, I would say, is probably the most inexperienced superstar that's entered the Royal Rumble, as we're about to lose Solaruka. No, look at that, the speed there. She climbed through those ropes like her life depended on it. And do you know what? A WWE Championship did depend on it, as Scarlett now trying to get rid of Solaruka. Surely Scarlett's not going to get an elimination here in her first ever Royal Rumble, is she? Solaruka's in trouble, and Solaruka on those ropes. Is she going to be eliminated? She clings on for dear life, and Kelani Jordan and Scarlett now go for desperate measures, but reverse there. And now entrant number 24 is Lola Vice. I love Lola Vice, people. I don't know if I love her enough to win a Royal Rumble, but if she won it, that would be cool. And Scarlett Bordeaux does get an elimination. And it was Solaruka that's gone. She lasted 6, nearly 7 minutes. Kelani Jordan now trying to survive, and she does. And look at Tiffany Stratton. She's just desperate to get rid of Trish Stratus, isn't she? That's their rivalry. Oh, now Tiffany's been caught by Lola Vice, though. That brought a short and abrupt end to the Tiffany-Trish rivalry. Big leg drop there from Kelani Jordan to Scarlett. And Lola Vice now in trouble. The turnbuckle, Tiffany trying to go for another elimination. She's already got rid of Julia. She's already got rid of Lita. And she's already got rid of Ivy Nile. But she cannot get rid of Lola Vice, as Kelani Jordan's trying to get rid of Scarlett now. 5 active superstars. And this has been a juggernaut of a Royal Rumble. Let us know if you've enjoyed it. Make sure to drop those likes. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. So, oh my god, we got Becky Lynch next. Subscribe if you love Becky Lynch. But you don't want to miss a thing in this series because it truly is interactive. A lot of these superstars have entered where you, the WWE viewers, the WWE Universe, wanted them to enter. And we've still got the Men's Royal Rumble with their entrances to be made. And again, the WWE Universe, which is you guys, you chose where a lot of these superstars entered. It's interactive. You get your say, which is the best thing about this series, as Kelani Jordan's in trouble. And Kelani Jordan reverses, and Tiffany Stratton trying to get her 4th elimination, but unable to. And now, Lola Vice trying to get rid of Becky Lynch, and that would literally make her career. It would be the defining moment in her career, as Kelani Jordan now, look at that, going after Becky Lynch. Trish Stratus still in this bout. She's been in, I would say, over half an hour now. And I'd probably say Tiffany Stratton has been in probably the similar amount of time as well. Entrant 26 on their way. Lola Vice now, suplex on to Trish Stratus. Reverse there from Tiffany Stratton, and Bianca Belair comes in at 26. Let us know if you want Bianca Belair to win the Rumble. 7 superstars active, 19 have been vanquished and eliminated. Make that 18 because Lola Vice has just been eliminated by Bianca Belair, who made quick work of Lola, who lasted 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Not the best. But it's her first ever Royal Rumble, so you know, we'll give her credit. Scarlett's been in quite a while, though. Been quite impressive as well. Now Bianca reverses Scarlett. Kelani and Trish going up against each other. And Tiffany trying to get rid of Becky Lynch, but Becky Lynch has way too much wisdom about her to let Tiffany Stratton get the best of her, surely. And Becky going after Tiff in the corner. Tiff reverses. Trish, just look how sluggish she's getting now. She's slowing down. We know Trish isn't the spring chicken that she used to be. Still beautiful, mind you. But this match may well be taking its toll on her now. She is definitely slowing down. And Entrant 27 is on their way. And who's it going to be? It is Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss makes her way down that ramp, which is an awesome ramp. The curved ramp is cool. And here is Bliss. Witness the bliss. As Trish now kicked there by Scarlett. Bianca Belair going after Tiffany. The two pinks going after one another. Kelani Jordan and Becky Lynch toe-to-toe. And Trish Stratus trying to get rid of Scarlett. Could Trish get rid of Scarlett? She got rid of Liv. And is she about to rid this match of Scarlett? It would be her 2nd elimination. And Scarlett hanging on for dear life and reverses Trish. Becky and Tiffany. Tiffany getting the better. And there goes Scarlett. Trish Stratus with her 2nd elimination. Wow. That is insane. And now Becky Lynch going after Trish Stratus. And Trish Stratus is in trouble. We know that this match has taken its toll on her. And Becky Lynch gets rid of Trish Stratus, who lasted over half an hour in this match. That is unstoppable. Her and Io Sky have both lasted over 30 minutes as we're joined by Rhea Bloody Ripley, the Australian powerhouse, in this ring to cause as much brutality as she can. And then she's immediately beaten up by Bianca Belair. But anyhow, Kelani Jordan going after Bianca Belair. Tiffany Stratton reversed there by Rhea Ripley. Becky Lynch looking good. 6 superstars in the ring. 2 more to go. 29 and 30. Who's winning the Rumble? This has been just a slobber knocker of a match. And any other superstars in the ring would be worthy champions for their brand. Because remember, the winner of the Rumble wins their brand's top prize. Obviously, we spoke at the top of the show about that. And probably the biggest surprise is Kelani Jordan. Kelani entered at 22. And she's looking good as Becky Lynch gets rid of Tiffany Stratton, who again, another superstar that's lasted over half an hour in this match. And Bianca Belair trying to get rid of Rhea Ripley. And Rhea Ripley's gone. Lasting under 2 minutes in this match. That is agonizingly disappointing. And wow, what do you think of that, guys? Rhea Ripley has definitely had a Royal Rumble to forget. That is insane. But Bianca Belair looking good. The only woman on her feet in the Rumble. And we're about to be joined by Entrant 29. We've got 4 in the ring. Kelani, Bianca, Becky, Alexa, and now Chelsea Green. And we've just lost Alexa Bliss. Alexa will not be winning her brand's top prize. Eliminated there by Becky Lynch, lasting just over 7 minutes. And we got one more to go, folks. Who do you think's entrant number 30? Put down in the comment section, especially if you're watching live. Chelsea now turns her attention to Becky Lynch. Bianca Belair to her feet, and Kalani Jordan still in this. Right at the tail end of this Royal Rumble. I'm impressed. Becky now going after Bianca. Chelsea Green going after Kalani. And is Bianca going to get the best of Becky? She doesn't. She's reversed there by an arm drag. And Chelsea Green reversed there by Kalani Jordan. And now Becky Lynch. The mandible slam. And now Kalani Jordan trying to get rid of Becky Lynch. Surely Kalani's not going to get rid of Becky. She is reversed there by Lynch. And now Lynch with a big clothesline as the 30th entrant is about to make her way into the arena and, of course, into the ring. And it's Jade Cargill. Of course it is. Qualified for this bout and was gifted the number 30 position. The best position you want. The best entrant position you want in a Royal Rumble. And she goes straight after Kalani Jordan. Chelsea Green going after Becky Lynch, but now headbutted there by Jade Cargill, who's in an all lime green attire, and it looks pretty damn cool. Bianca Belair watches her former ally, Jade Cargill, but I don't think she's gonna... Oh, she goes after Kalani, leaving Jade to it. Friendship there, would you say? Imagine if they were the last two against each other as well. That definitely would have to be a friendship put on ice for a temporary moment. Becky Lynch clinging on, then Jade Cargill not going to get her first, or she could. Is Becky going to be squeezed out of this match? Is Cargill going to get her first elimination? No, she's not. Becky reversed, and now back on her feet. And Kalani into the turnbuckle. Becky swipes Jade's feet away from her. Probably seeing Jade as the most dominant superstar. So trying to get rid of her or deliver as much damage as she can. All 30 have entered. The winner of the Royal Rumble is either going to be Chelsea Green, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, Becky Lynch, or surprisingly, Kalani Jordan. And now Kalani Jordan trying to get rid of Becky Lynch. Jade Cargill going after Chelsea. And I think Kalani Jordan is just about to eliminate Becky Lynch, who was in this match just shy of 15 minutes. And Kalani Jordan probably is a surprise package of this Royal Rumble. Now reverses Jade Cargill. Bianca Belair with a big punch to the head there of Chelsea Green. Kalani was speared there by Bianca Belair. And that was a bit of Bianca Belair protecting Jade Cargill. It's Kalani Jordan getting rid of Jade Cargill. Imagine that. Two humongous scalps there for Kalani if she were to have rid this match of Jade Cargill. But Bianca Belair almost quite protective over Jade Cargill. Every time Jade's been in any kind of strife, Bianca has come to her rescue. And now Bianca Belair trying to get rid of Kalani Jordan. And Kalani Jordan could be about to exit this match. And she does after spending over 22 minutes in this match. 3 to go. Jade Cargill, Chelsea Green, and Bianca Belair. Jade Cargill eyeing up Chelsea and Bianca Belair for probably the first time in this match. Actually down and out on her feet, gasping for air. Trying to build some energy. And now Jade Cargill is in a great position to get rid of Chelsea Green. And Chelsea Green could be about to be squeezed out of this match. And she is. And now, as I predicted, it is friend against friend. Jade Cargill against Bianca Belair. And Bianca Belair with a spine buster. And Chelsea Green sluggishly walks away back up the ramp along with Kalani Jordan, who had a super impressive Royal Rumble. And look at the strength there of Bianca Belair. Bianca entered this match at 26 and Jade at 30. So Jade Cargill, you would assume, is the superstar with the less fatigue, the more energy, the more strength left in the tank. But Bianca Belair's heart and desire is second to none within WWE. There isn't a woman in the WWE locker room that can say they have a bigger heart or more strength than Bianca Belair. Just look what she did to Jade Cargill earlier on. But now you can see she is trying to wear down the formidable Cargill. And is Cargill about to be eliminated? Over the ropes. And Bianca Belair, all she's got to do is eliminate her to win the Royal Rumble. And Bianca Belair does it. She outlasts 29 other superstars. She entered at 26, which was a favorable position. And there you have it. She wins the Women's WWE Championship. The Royal Rumble that definitely delivered. And what a fantastic performance from Bianca Belair. Other notable performers, Io Sky, Trish Stratus, and Tiffany Stratton, all spending over 30 minutes in the Royal Rumble. And a big shout out to Kalani Jordan, because as a superstar who is not the biggest superstar in the business, but she did a fantastic job ridding this match of Becky Lynch. Confirmation there that Bianca Belair is your Rumble winner and Women's WWE Champion. And we have so much more in store. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel, because we have got 8 more matches to take place at this Royal Rumble. They'll be coming soon.